कोई वैक्सीन का प्लेस है कोई वैक्सीन का प्लेस है कोई वैक्सीन का प्लेस है हानिगे पंछी साखत पोंथां हंजिलेसी जाति बिजाति खाई देने कोरोना लांजंग ठेंगरेसी कोई वैक्सीन का प्लेस है कोरोना दिनम पंछी साखत माई कईदा हन्ना पालेसे पंछी साखत माई कईदा हन्ना
First, the top headlines. COVID Task Force India set policy on booster additional COVID-19 vaccine doses in 2 weeks. And India sees 6,990 new COVID-19 cases in 24 hours, lowest in 551 days. Hello and welcome to ELITETV. You're watching the afternoon edition of English News. This is SANATOMBI with the latest news and updates. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play a part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Dr. N.K. Arora, chairman of COVID Task Force, informed there will be policy on booster additional COVID-19 vaccine doses in 2 weeks. His remarks came when health experts across the world are scrambling to study the new variant of COVID-19 that was first detected in South Africa's Botswana on November 11, 2021. As experts have been pushing for a booster dose amid Omicron fears, the chairman of India's COVID-19 task force said on Monday that a comprehensive policy on additional and booster doses will be made public in the next week by the National Technical Advisory Group on Immunization. The policy will deal with who will require the vaccine, when and how. This needs to be seen in the context that a new variant is coming, and with time only we will get to know more information about it. Therefore, relevance and effectiveness of the current vaccines will also become apparent with time only. Arora also explained the difference between a booster dose and an additional shot. He added a booster dose is given in a predefined period after 2 primary doses, whereas an additional dose is only given to those people who have problems with their immune function even after the primary doses. If a person's immune function is not appropriately built, you give them an additional dose. So these are 2 different things. Dalit Sahitya Academy Manipur announced several individuals were selected for National Award, and a function will be held at Panchasik Ashram, Delhi on December 11 in commemoration of 32nd anniversary of Bharatiya Dalit Sahitya Academy. The award will be given in honor of their selfless contribution in the struggle for equal rights and unity for all. Ketrimayum Memtombi, Ketrimayum Modubala, Ketrimayum Kamala, Sorokhaibam Tombi, Tokchom Premila, Ingudam Kamala, Moirangtem Sorojini Lema, Aim Rajain, Urungbam Sundari, Ningombam Malia, Bormani Singh, and Sogaijam Irailema are nominated for the awards. The selected awardees are requested to contact the Dalit Sahitya for further information. As the world reels under fear for the newly discovered COVID-19 strain Omicron, India in the last 24 hours saw its lowest one-day rise in 551 days. According to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the country recorded 6,990 new coronavirus cases. With these, India's active caseload has now dropped to 1,543,000, which is the lowest in 546 days. The daily rise in new coronavirus infections has been below 20,000 for 53 straight days, and less than 50,000 daily new cases have been reported for 155 consecutive days now. The Health Ministry also informed that there were 190 deaths and 10,116 recoveries across the country in the last 24 hours. India has now so far registered 4.68 lakh coronavirus-related fatalities and 3.4 crore recoveries. Meanwhile, the cumulative doses administered in the country so far under the nationwide COVID-19 vaccination drive has exceeded 100 to 23.25 crores. The Health Ministry stated that more than 22.70 crore balance and unutilized vaccine doses are still available with the states and union territories to be administered. It's time for a short commercial break. Do stay tuned for more updates.
Sayon Hospital na Hagsel gi Maikaida awon ba ama purakna bagi khongthangda Nambol Bazar gi Koireng Road ta hospital ama hangdoktuna ana laing gi khudong chaba piba hauzare. Medicine, ENT, Gynecology, Orthopedics, Pediatrics na chingba departments kaya amada laing bachathari. 24/7 gi facilities piduna X-ray, ultrasound, special and routine laboratory test kaya tawbagi khudong chaba su pizari. Sayon Hospital asina adongi isabu na deyekta na lainaba laing na ba hotnabada achoba thodang lauduna adom adongi punsibu nungayay faba punsiyema oina bagi pandam thamli. Didim lambida tang na tomthin nga liba hospital asina adom gilayang bagi Maikaida achoba thodang lauzari. Zion Healthcare and Research Institute, Nambol Makha, Koireng Road. Contact number 0385 2956711.
Lamdam masigi lawmi singmi singi ahangba lamsingda thabi hauro Mahindra Company amadi Holland country gi Heiss ZPC company ga punna tissue culture tawraga puthokchaba asengba alu char iramdam asigi laibak lehawa yamna chunaraba alu angangba Lady Rosetta amadi alu angogba Karfi Jyoti makhalani mak pambiragani supnatagi alu piece amana alu kg ama hena puthokpa ngamba alu makhalni iramdam asibu sabu ongnaba alu puthoklasi asengba alu char tharsi Sarnaba alu hundok khakna maton thoklaga semba alu chara tharagum si haiba kholaw amagaloina sahi ahum sumna chatharakpa mission amagi makhada pujarakpa alu chara singni nipal tangdana iramdam asida alu gi awapa lehelagum si lengsing biraw ngasimak Mahindra Tractor Showroom Malong Bazar Lintoy House Kaksing Bazar adongi ahangba phum singda alu thabiduna iramdam asida alu gi awapa lehelagum si.
Welcome back. Now more news and updates. One-day political conference of BJP 54 Nungba ST Assembly Constituency organized by BJP Nungba Mandal held today at None headquarters in view of the upcoming 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election. The conference was held to discuss on the various issues of the state as well as to discuss on the kinds of initiatives to be taken up for the success in a general election. Chief Minister of Manipur, SANATOMBI, BJP Manipur Pradesh President Adhikari Mayum Sada Devi and other prominent BJP leaders took part in the conference. The Indian Meteorological Department IMD said that heavy rains that shifted to South Tamil Nadu on Monday, 29 November are likely to last the southern districts of the state till Tuesday, 30th of November. However, Indian Meteorological Department added, from Tuesday onwards, the intensity of the rains will decrease. It further stated, some areas in Chennai city and its neighborhood may witness thunderstorms with light to moderate rains over the next 48 hours. Several parts of Chennai witnessed heavy rains on Sunday. The IMD said that the cyclonic circulation of the Comorin area and the adjoining Sri Lanka coast in the lower level might move and emerge in the Arabian Sea. This phenomenon, it said, will happen from Monday onwards. While the easterly winds over the coastal areas would push moisture into the lane, the moving weather system would bring in southwesterly winds. The number of men employed in 9 sectors including manufacturing, transport and construction fell to over 20 million from over 21 million. Similarly, women's employment also fell to over 8.3 million from 9 million. The first 3 months of the COVID-19 induced lockdown in 2020 led to a 7.5% reduction in formal sector employment, the government told Parliament on Monday, and added it does not have data on the impact of the curves on jobs post-June 2020. The government provided the data in response to Bharatiya Janata Party member Brigadier Singh's question in Lok Sabha. Singh sought to know whether the government was aware of disproportionately high levels of lockdown-related job losses among women. The Labour and Women Ministry cited data from the first quarterly employment survey of 2020 to 2021 and said the number of men employed in 9 sectors, including manufacturing, transport and construction, fell to over 20 million from over 21 million. Similarly, women's employment also fell to over 8.3 million from 9 million. The survey took into account only the formal sector. The government cited the Atmanirbhar Bharat Rozgar Yojana scheme launched last year when asked about initiatives taken to boost women's employment. The scheme was implemented for the creation of employment and to provide social security benefits and restoration of lost employment during the pandemic. The government said the scheme has benefited 2.2 million beneficiaries, including 5,70,000 women. Spain has detected its first case of the Omicron variant of the coronavirus in a 51-year-old man who arrived from South Africa on Sunday after a layover in Amsterdam, Madrid's regional health authorities said on Monday, as Spain's overall infection rate rose. The microbiology unit at Madrid's Gregorio Marañón Hospital, which sequenced and confirmed the new variant, added in a separate post on Twitter that the patient was in fair condition with mild symptoms. The latest outbreak, first reported in Southern Africa, caused a global flurry of border restrictions and flight route suspensions over the weekend amid fears of a return to uncontrolled contagion. The World Health Organization (WHO) said on Monday the heavily mutated Omicron variant is likely to spread internationally and poses a very high risk of transmission in infection surges that could have severe consequences in some places. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or to the phone number 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now the headlines once again. COVID Task Force India set policy on booster additional COVID-19 vaccine doses in 2 weeks. And India sees 6,990 new COVID-19 cases in 24 hours, lowest in 551 days. That's all we have on this edition of ELITETV English News. Thanks for watching ELITETV and have a great day.